A lot of guys hop into relationships way too quickly and it screws them over. Today, we gon' fix that. What up, homie? My name's Dave and I put out new videos every Friday to help you get the girls you want and become the man you're meant to be. And some bad news, I am back in Mexico City, but I tweaked my neck again. I don't know how I did it, sometime last night, and I cannot turn left. Shit is rough, but you know what? We're gonna muscle through and get through this video anyway. Now, a big thing I hear from guys is, Dave, I just wanna get a girlfriend. And my response is always something like, bro, I don't know if that's the best move for you right now. And the reasons are probably not what you might think. Today, I'll share them with you so you can make healthy and intelligent choices about your relationships and actually enjoy your dating life. Let's get into it.
It's the homie Dave and we back in the bakery, stacking that cake. My passion is pastry. She want a piece? Tell her get in line. Call me corn star, the way I'm getting dimes.
If you've never known what it's like to be good with girls, then you're always gonna wonder what could have been if you get into a relationship too quickly. And that would always happen to me when I get into relationships in my late teens and early 20s. I always had that fear of missing out. And when I say abundance, I mean three things. First, you have the ability to confidently approach women anytime, anywhere, and have a reasonably good chance of getting her attracted. Second, you get multiple weekly dates and you can consistently close the deal on them. And third, you can consistently turn first dates into second dates, third dates, and beyond. I truly think every guy should experience this at some point, and it really is a game changer. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, Dave, I don't have anywhere close to abundance and I have no idea how I'm gonna get there, I feel you, bro, and I wanna help you out. That's why I created the Approach Mastery Cheat Sheet. See, over the years, I've approached thousands of girls in countries all over the world, and I managed to turn that into absolute abundance with women. It all starts with a solid approach and a good first impression. And I've condensed everything I've learned through those thousands of interactions into an approach system that works even right now during the craziness of 2020 to help you to start conversations, beat approach anxiety, and actually get girls out on dates. You're gonna learn the best environments to approach and meet women even during a pandemic and what to say in each one. You'll learn how to master the fundamentals of a good approach that gets her attracted in seconds and how to actually lead the conversation to a first date and get some tangible results. All this and a lot more, and the best part is you can go through the whole cheat sheet within minutes and start applying it in your conversations right now today. So to get your Approach Mastery cheat sheet, just click the first link in the description. Bro, for less than the cost of a Happy Meal, you can give yourself all the tools you need to experience absolute abundance with women. This really is a no-brainer. Again, just click that first link in the description and I will see you on the inside.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher.
A lot of you guys don't know this about me. I don't think it's a story I've ever really told publicly before, but I thought I met my soulmate when I was like 17 years old, and I almost got married at 18. Listen, she was a great girl, but in reality, I had no idea what I wanted. I hadn't experienced really any success with women, and I was just going for what I thought I should be doing. Of course, it didn't work out, and it led me on a journey towards abundance, towards making all these improvements. So it not working out actually had huge benefits for me in the long term, even though it's kind of hard to see at the time. The point is though, if you're not dating from a place of abundance, like what I was doing when I was 17 and 18, then you don't know what you actually want because you're so busy operating from scarcity. You're more worried about losing the girl that you have, even if she might not be the right fit for you, than finding a girl that actually suits you. And that's a dangerous place to be in. And it's no surprise when I hear all these guys that have failed relationships. Like they're telling me, oh yeah, the girl, she stopped working out, she was letting herself go, she wasn't supporting me. All these negative things because they didn't know what they wanted from the start and they just kind of fell into a relationship with the first girl that was down for it. But now if I flash forward from when I was 17 to right now, I've dated many different girls all around the world. I've figured out exactly what I want in a girl, and lucky enough, the girl I'm with has all of those qualities. Over the years, I stopped getting into random relationships by just going with the flow and started being more intentional about it, and that made all the difference and led to a lot more quality relationships in my life.
Hey, yo, the plan is to get high
to never see the lows. Pick all the right friends and never meet a foe. If I could make all my wrongs right, but show my enemies up alone. Like all of your drama kept me up all night. My buttons get pushed, so that
If you're not making the money you want or enjoying the overall lifestyle freedom and independence that you want, then chances are you aren't giving yourself a chance to meet many high quality girls. If I look back at the types of girls I used to date at the beginning of my journey versus the ones I started dating towards, the latter part of my journey, there was a big difference in quality there. As I started making more money and traveling and increasing the overall quality of my social circle, as well as my own confidence, it was easier for me to talk to the hottest girls at the bar, to get some hot girls off Instagram, to meet hot girls in these different ways. As I leveled up, the way I viewed myself leveled up too. My self-worth increased. And when my self-worth increased, that made it easier for me to connect and talk to higher quality girls because I felt like, hey, I'm not putting these girls on a pedestal anymore. I deserve these girls and they're gonna be happy for me to be in their life. And the same is gonna be true for you. If you're watching this, my guess is that you're probably on your own path to becoming a higher quality guy and achieving a higher level in your lifestyle. And as you continue leveling up, you're gonna have access to those hotter girls. And as long as you keep, taking action, getting out of your comfort zone and increasing your confidence, you're gonna be able to talk to those girls, date them, and make something possible. So let's be real. If you settle for a girl early on in the very beginning of your journey, you're probably gonna regret it because if you just waited a few years along the way, you probably would have gotten a higher quality girl anyway. So yeah, be patient. There's no need to rush it. And in a few years, you're gonna look back and say, you know what? That girl Susie I dated a few years ago, she was cool. But Jessica, she's on a whole nother level.
What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love?
So bro, tell me if this sounds familiar. You're hanging out with a girl for a bit, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, and you like her, but you're not that excited about her. Then she starts pushing for the relationship. You don't really know how to react. You don't want to just end things abruptly, so you kind of just go with the flow and say, you know what, fuck it, let's start a relationship. Then all of a sudden, you're dating a girl who in the back of your mind, you're kind of settling for. You're not really sure what the fuck you're doing, but you're not sure how to get out of it either. All types of confusion. This doesn't usually end well. It's happened to me multiple times before. I can remember one notable time in Boston. I was dating a great girl. She kept pushing for it. Eventually, I obliged, and it didn't go the way I wanted to, the way she wanted it to, created a lot of pain. Luckily, I got my way out of it. She's happy with another guy now. She's all good. But some guys don't find their way out of it. They end up marrying that girl they're not that excited about, and their life really takes a big hit and it really kind of fucks things up for them. See, the relationship shouldn't be just something that she wants. At least a part of you should want it too. Sure, as a guy, you always need to respect and cherish your freedom and make a girl want to earn that freedom. But if you don't want anything to do with the girl in a relationship sense, then don't be getting into that relationship. If you settle in this area of your life, it's gonna be real easy to settle in other areas, and you don't want that to happen.
I live in a city people wanna move into. I do all the things that people say they wanna do.
Another really common thing I hear from guys is, bro, all my friends are getting girlfriends, they're getting married. I feel a lot of social pressure to get a girlfriend myself. I'm tired of being the third wheel. This is a terrible reason to get into a relationship. What you're gonna realize, bro, is that, okay, it's fine that your friends are getting in relationships. Maybe that means you need to make some more single friends, who don't have girlfriends who you can go out with. People progress at different rates. People go through different phases of their life at different rates and different speeds. It doesn't mean that you need to get into a relationship just because your buddy does. Matter of fact, that might be a massive mistake for you.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now.
So you might be thinking, okay, when is the right time to get into a relationship? Well, there's really 3 things to look out for. First, you've experienced at least a little bit of abundance, at least enough to know what you like and what you don't like from experience versus from some theory in your head or what you maybe saw in the movies. Second, you're legitimately excited about the girl. You get those butterflies, that gut feeling that she's the right girl for you, and your lifestyles match up and your values are aligned. One of the biggest things here to consider is that the girl is open-minded, because the more open-minded she is, the more moldable she's gonna be, and the more you can kind of help her to build a lifestyle that is aligned with yours. For example, I've taught my girl a little bit of online business. Now she's making around $1,000 a month teaching Spanish. She's trying to do other little business things. She's having fun with it. She became moldable and it's been fun. And third, y'all have great sex. And this means that not only do you have great chemistry in the bedroom and you really enjoy it, but you also have sex drives that are somewhat lined up. If she wants sex 3 times a day and you only want it every 3rd day, it's probably not gonna work. She's gonna get frustrated and you're gonna get annoyed. So if you haven't met this type of girl and you haven't experienced any abundance, what should you do in the meantime? Well, you should engage in some casual dating. So hang out with girls once a week, maybe some nice fun hookups, learn the ropes, learn what you like and don't like, and have some fun. You should also be cycling in new girls and enjoying the experience. So meeting some girls from Tinder, from different types of online dating, meeting some girls from the bars, from the clubs, from a little bit from day game, going out to the parks, things like that. So you're casually dating some girls while cycling in new ones, so you're having a rich dating life that is growing. But yeah, bro, I wanted to give you some food for thought in this video. I always want you to think critically about what is right for you versus just rushing into some shit because society tells you to, or your friends tell you to, or you just feel pressured to do it. Make the smart choices for yourself that are gonna benefit you and benefit the people who are also in your life. But I wanna hear from you though, bro. Have you ever rushed into a relationship that ended up turning out bad? Drop a comment below and let me know. Let's move forward together and be a lot more intelligent with our dating lives.